We have 3 weeks to finish the Porsche before our first race. Bryan is gonna be painting the Porsche this week.
We're still gonna be really slow, but hey, we're gonna look good doing it.
Oh yeah. I'm Max.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Bryan. Welcome to AGM.
Hey Bryan.
Ta-da!
This looks a lot different from the last time we
It
saw
does, right?
Yeah.
Good or bad?
It looks great.
It does, right?
Sean.
It looks great. What do you think?
Dude, I think it looks awesome. It's so much different than what it looks like a race car now.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still a race car before, but
It was a fast one too. That's why we got it, because
yeah.
we need all the help we can get. So I keep telling myself it looks good too, but you know, you always want to do things well, and there's some stuff I didn't do so well. We don't need to nitpick too much, but let's just say if you're gonna paint a car for your very first time, you probably shouldn't do two-tone or pinstripes. So we used our colors, right? The white, the black, the blue. We made the inside white because rally cars are awesome and we like white, so that's what that is. So we took all the stuff apart, which wasn't too bad. There's actually, the guys that we got this car from had gutted it, so it's just basic system. So we pulled all that apart. We took it to the shop that's here at the house, out back, stripped everything, sanded it all with 300, I think is what the paint guy told me. And then taped off the bottom of the car, sprayed the inside and the top white. Oh wait, we had to do the pinstripe first. I learned that one, I think Kyle told me. So we did the pinstripe first, and then we covered that. And then we covered the bottom, painted the top white, covered the top, painted the bottom blue, which all sounds really simple, but oh my God, does it take forever. I had no idea. My hat's off to all painters. So now we have a painted car that doesn't look like it's from the 80s.
I mean, it's still definitely from the 80s.
Don't you dare. It looks like a race car from the at least early 90s now.
Okay, got it.
We also got some other new stuff. We got a new window net from Dan over at Hostile. Kick-ass program there. We got new seat belts. And we got a new seat on the way. It didn't quite show up yet, but PRP's making a bitchin' alpha seat for us, so we're excited about that. We got one of their steering wheels coming too. We got a bunch of prep now, right?
Yeah, it's just a bunch of prep.
Just a bunch of prep.
And I think you want to do something about these wheels, right?
Yeah, they don't look as awesome anymore, do they?
Yeah, once you
So-
painted it.
Yeah, now the wheels look like they need to be painted too. But instead of doing that, I think we're gonna get something newer, maybe a little wider, maybe a little thinner, so we show off them brakes, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of brakes, we also need to do a new brake bias, because while I was in there, I found out that that was just completely broken off.
Oh.
It's not a thing right now. We gotta go over all the fluids.
Yeah.
We got to obviously put the windshield in the back window in, and I think we might do a new wing.
Oh,
Working on a new wing, maybe something spicy.
Oh.
I don't know if it's actually gonna help, but they look cool, right?
I think wings look pretty
They
good.
look cool. I got something that you guys gotta see. On top of painting it, because painting it makes it faster, which is gonna help us, because you know,
Right.
we're all rookies.
Yeah.
This is a full-on cheater device. So this is something that Garmin makes, and this has a camera that'll go on a windshield at some point when there's one in this area. This is called a catalyst, and it films you driving on the track. It uses some kind of fancy GPS to tell where you are on the track, and then once you start going around the laps, it tells you all the stuff you're doing wrong.
Whoa.
Yeah, and if you have a Bluetooth in your head, it'll actually tell you what to do right next lap. So now we really have no excuse for sucking.
For being bad.
Yeah.
So it's like Jarvis, like Iron Man's Jarvis.
Basically the same thing. In fact, I think it's the same technology.
Got it, yeah.
It's both. So you can set up driver profiles. We got a bunch of, we got some peoples. You can set up cars, but you can pick like tracks. Like our first race is gonna be at Chuckwalla. If this was connected, it would like tell us the length, the width, any notes from previous races, all of our previous stats. Once you're connected to Wi-Fi or maybe GPS, I don't know, it gives you like live weather report. Like it's ridiculous.
That's
it's
crazy.
Totally ridiculous.
Yeah, that's gonna help a lot because
you need to know the weather.
The second time I'm gonna be in the car is gonna be my second time on track ever.
Well, don't feel bad, because literally the first time we drive this car,
Yeah.
we'll be in a race.
Yeah.
Like there's no time to go test. There's no like we haven't even driven it down the street.
Well, we get to do practice day, right?
Yes.
We get 1 practice day.
We get 1 practice day, and I don't know how long that is.
Cool.
We get like
Okay,
a little
so
bit
1
of
practice
time.
day, and then the next day we'll
With
be
no
racing.
cars.
Yeah,
with no
with-
cars.
yeah.
So like, here's what the tracks looks like. You get like an hour, you go do that, and then the next day they're like, here's 100 cars, have fun.
Yeah. Well, I know you and Kyle did the Lemons racing, so you guys have experience on
We
track.
did. We did.
Yeah.
But you don't.
I don't.
The first the first stint is kind of like a demolition derby where everyone's like just vying for position and there's a lot of banging, a lot of stuff. But after that, it kind of smooths out and it becomes a regular race and it becomes
Okay.
really fun.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
So, what do we need to do to get ready for the race?
Okay,
So,
checklist.
yeah, checklist.
Finish the power for the catalyst. That's that super cool cheater Jarvis thing.
Got it.
Brake bias, get the seat installed. Wheels and tires. I think we're gonna wait on brakes because we're just out of time.
Yeah.
Windows, spoiler. We should probably put gas in the car. We're gonna need all of our like spares gone through. We're gonna need to get fuel cans. We gotta figure out, and this isn't even the car, like how we're getting there and where we're gonna sleep. So, you know, there's that.
Cool.
And there's a few little mechanical things that we kind of gotta work on here too.
What? Like what?
Like it doesn't start.
Like
Yeah.
Like it won't.
at
Like
all.
the battery's.
Like it did
Like the battery's
before.
dead, or
No.
Battery's dead?
good.
You might know what's going on, why it's not starting?
I don't.
Okay.
I know it started before we painted it. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I mean, there's only like what? There's fuel and there's spark and there's air. So it's 3 things. Like I know there's air. I got that. So it's
Yeah.
only 2 things. We'll figure it out.
Okay.
It can't be that hard.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can't drive it right now. So you know, it's only a couple weeks. Shouldn't be a
Okay.
problem.
All right. Cool. Sean, how do you feel about this?
I'm so excited to
Are
see
you gonna
this
drive
thing
it
in
on
action.
Friday?
I'd like to, if it's possible.
Yeah, as long as you don't
Yeah.
crash it.
I don't think I'm ready for a race quite yet. Maybe.
You should drive it on Friday.
I would like to drive it around for sure.
Yeah.
You can do that.
No,
That'd be
definitely.
sick.
That'd be awesome.
And you're gonna drive it around, Max?
Yeah, I think.
But don't crash it.
Yeah, I won't crash it,
Yeah.
but we'll drive it.
I really hope we don't say this and then like Kyle or I end up
Yeah, you. It's you guys, not us.
I think you drive for 2 hours at a time, which is good because the last guys told me that's about as far as the tank of gas goes.
Got it.
So, and I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's like a 7 or 8 hour each day. So that should be 4 stints for each one of us.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah, and we don't know who the 4 driver is yet. We'll figure
Yeah.
that out.
Well, I'm excited.
So there's only a couple things though.
Yeah, there's a few things.
No big deal.
Well, this looks great. Aside from the fact that it doesn't start. That's not
Yeah,
cool.
it doesn't start.
Yeah.
And I'd never paint a car again.
Fuck.
Aside from those 2 things, it's awesome.
Sweet.
Hey, thank you for watching.
Leave us a comment on the livery. Do you love it? Do you hate it?
We'll see you next week on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Things got a little crazy at the Baja 400.
No brake pedal whatsoever.
Consider subscribing. We'll see you next week.
Sean's standing on blocks of wood.
No, he's not.